Jeremy Corbyn gets called out about facts about immigrants and he don't like it. What makes me laugh is when they talk about illegal immigrants and that, they still say, oh, but they're doctors, they're nurses, they're working in your NHS. If an illegal immigrant has just come in by boat and now working in the NHS as a doctor, we have bigger problems than we think because none of them do. 0% do. They can't work. But we still get made out that they are the saviours of the British public.
High levels of immigration, especially when there is not proper integration, undermines social cohesion. And a nation state, a society, can't function when you have social fractures. It can't function properly. The nation can't function properly. Society can't function properly. I will present some evidence. It's not an assertion. I'll present some evidence in support of that. And let me start with this. The most recent census revealed that a million of our fellow citizens don't speak English at all or properly.
I thank the member for giving way. When he's finished denigrating every community that's made their homes in this country, will he just reflect for a moment at the massive contribution made in education, in health, in transport and many other industries by people who have come to this country? When he goes to a hospital, does he criticise those people that have come from another country
when
and
they
are
can't speak
working
English,
in our hospitals, looking after us on our health services, or is he only interested in just denigrating people because
in Ashford? I went over there to see my dying uncle, and they had a nurse who couldn't speak any English, and my uncle had what's called freezing bones disease, where he can't move, bones can't move. He was that gone. And she tried to pull his legs open to get blood from the inner leg. Don't know why you'd do it from there. And he cried out in pain. I said to her to stop. And she went and got a nurse that could speak English. And I said, what is she doing? She said, oh, she's trying to get blood. I said, yeah, but he can't open his legs. They're locked into place. That's a big problem. And she said, no, she's not taking it from there. And I said, she is. I just see her. And I told her not to. And she said something, different language, no idea. And the woman said, yeah. And she said something else, and she said, oh, sorry, she couldn't read the chart because it's in English. And she sent her away and got a different nurse. And because I told that nurse she couldn't do it, that she went away and got security to come and ask me to leave because I told her to stop until the nurse came over and explained, and security walked away. This is the NHS. This was Ashford, at William Harvey Hospital.
Born speaking a different language, and they look different to him.
The other nurse?
I think the right honourable gentleman
British,
was listening very carefully. I expressly said that high-skilled migrants do make a contribution and should be welcomed.
But none
and
of
when
them
I was talking about those issues with social housing, with economic inactivity, with criminality, I was reading out facts. I was reading out data, published data by the census, by the ONS.
Data.
Those are facts. He may not like the facts, but they are facts. None.
And that's the problem. People are not interested in data. They're not interested in facts. It's how they feel.